Right now, give a warm welcome to the one and only Chris Chomik. Oh, guys, give it up for Dave one more time. Give it up for Dave. Come on. Host the freaking show, guys. Come on. All right, dude, I'll address the elephant on the lineup. The only white guy, dude. I will say, great poster to post during MLK Day, dude. I got big ups for that, dude. All my coworkers were like, my guy. I was like, for sure, yeah. For sure. You know me. I'll tell you what, dude. I bought this vest like 2 days ago, and it just makes me look like a Republican, dude. I was like, I'm gonna wear it tonight. I swear it's gonna look good. And I looked in the mirror earlier tonight, and I was like, fuck. It's not working out, dude. It's not working out. Yeah, but I moved from the Poconos, dude. I moved to Philly like 2 years ago. Yeah, dude, I love this city. It's fantastic, dude. It's a magical city. Magical city, right? I'll tell you what, like I saw something the other day. I was walking the other day. Saw this car that was all beat up and spray painted, you know? It's like, ooh, we don't have that at home, you know? That's pretty interesting, right? On the back, it was like, liar, right? On the side, it said cheater, right? On the front, it said whore. I was like, God damn, I gotta see the end of this story, right? Let me go over to the fourth side. Right, on the fourth side, spray painted on the side of the car was, oh shit, my bad, wrong car. I was like, God, that's petty as shit. You could have left a note for that, right? I don't like that, dude. I don't like that one bit. Alright, let's get down to the brass tacks, dude. Let's talk about what everyone wants to talk about, dude. How do we feel about inflation in here? Boo! You like paying more for stuff, guy? Boo!
Raises and everything else goes up too.
Yeah. I'm the white guy. I don't know. I shouldn't be talking about that stuff. I'm sticking my lane, dude. I'm gonna talk about economics. Yeah, dude, it sucks. You can't buy shit for like $20 anymore, you know? No purchasing power. But you know what you can always get for $20? A lot of pennies. A lot of fucking pennies, right? And I know what you're thinking, what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with 2,000 pennies? You know what I mean? You know, you put it in a sock and start robbing people in your neighborhood. That's the only way to battle inflation these days, you know? Everyone's thinking about penny stocks. No. Gotta think about penny stocks. Yeah, this guy already knows. He's my favorite guy in the world. You fucking rule, dude. Oh my god, I'll tell you what, dude. I went back home recently. I visited some family, right? And I realized how like dumb my family friends are. Right? I went to my buddy's house for a barbecue. And his mom was like, "Hey, you know, you had a couple suds with your buds. You gotta be careful going home, you know. You know, speed kills, right?" She kept saying that to me. Speed kills, which I don't get that at all, right? Because it's the suddenly stopping that usually does it every time, right? Speed's never killed anyone, dude. Yeah, but I drink and drive a lot. Do you? You're drinking and driving in here? I mean, Ubers are expensive, dude. I said the penny joke already. It's tough out here, man. It's tough. You know what my favorite part about drinking and driving is? Getting to my destination parking. I love it. It's my favorite part every time. But I'll tell you what my least favorite part is, right? When I'm pulling down my block, and the guy in front of me fucking snakes my parking spot. Ooh, I fucking hate that. I hate that shit, dude. You know what I do? I go up right next to him, right? I roll down my window. I say the game is the game. The game is the motherfucking game. You can't hate the player. You have to hate the game, you know? And then I pull off, hit like 4 or 5 cars. I really fuck up my neighborhood, right? I drive a yellow car. They all know it's me, right? It's not a good look at all, right? Oh man, I'll tell you what, dude. Dude, I was hanging out with my family too when I went back home. It was nice. But I have a super religious family, right? That's why I'm named Christian. That fucking sucks. It sucks because people meet me and they're like, oh, he's gonna be righteous, you know? He's gonna have youth pastor energy. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit, right? Because I don't mean a guy named Mason and expect that he can retile my bathroom. You know what I mean? It's a fucked up double standard, right? And I can't convert religions now too, right? Locked in from day one, dude. This stinks. It's like me trying to go to Buddhism. It's like a guy named Osama trying to go to pilot school. You know what I mean? Yeah, like technically you can do it. You know what I mean? You're gonna get weird looks at the meeting though, right? It's not gonna be fun, right?
Oh my god.
That's what I've been saying, dude. Inshallah. Dude. Oh my god, dude. Like I said though, really religious family. Super religious family, right? Like I was talking to my grandma on the phone the other day, right? And she was like, hey Christian, I just wanted to remind you, right? If you do anything gay, even a little bit gay, right? You'll go to hell forever. I was like, Grandma, a little bit gay, right? I don't know, dude. Like, I've skipped up the curb a couple times, right? I bought this vest. I feel like that's a heavy hand, you know what I mean? It's tough, dude. It's tough. I'll tell you what, dude. I got divorced parents. Does anyone have divorced parents in here? Yeah, that's not. It's a coin flip. It's 50% of you in this room, dude. I know the stats. I know the stats. Get out of here. No, I got it.
Never married.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what. My parents getting divorced, it was a good thing, though. Right? It was one of those rare cases, right? It was like they're just two completely different people. You know what I mean? Like my mom, she's into stuff like baking, you know, Sudoku, quiet weekends at the house, right? But my dad's into fucking his coworkers on business trips, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, DJ Richie Rich gets down, dude. Yeah, dude, he's into ladies not named Rose Chomik, right? That's his type, you know? I was talking to my dad actually recently, and I was like, hey man, why'd you torpedo the family, right? That was pretty interesting. You know what he said to me, dude? He sat me down, he looked me right in the eyes, put his hand on my shoulder. He said, the game is the motherfucking game, son. You can't hate the player. No, he's a great guy, dude. He's a good guy. He's a swell fella, dude. What else about me? What else about me? I had some cancer back in the day, a little touch of the sea, dude. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, just a touch of the sea, dude. Yeah, it was interesting, dude. It was interesting. You know what? You know what was cool though? I had it when I was young, so I got a Make-A-Wish, right? And everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Make-A-Wish is such a great organization." You're wrong, dude. You're wrong. Because think about it, right? It's only good for the kids that die. Now hear me out. Hear me out on this, right? At the end of your life, you get like to meet your favorite person. You get the lights turned on all the way. You know, that's the best way to go out. You know. But I'm here now. Dude, I peaked at 10 years old. That sucks. I met Michael Vick. What? You guys never had a dream? What are you talking about? That's unreal. You guys wouldn't want to meet Mike Vick? All right. No, but Make-A-Wish is alright, dude. Make-A-Wish is... You know you can't wish for, though? They got weird rules and stipulations, right? You can't wish for medical assistance.
Oh, God. This kid.
It's my one wish, right? That's unreal, right? They'll be like, hey, Christian, I know you really wanted that chemotherapy, but, here's John Cena instead. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Who's this guy helping, yeah? It's tough, dude. It's tough. It is horrible, dude. I hate it. I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you, I still smoke cigarettes a lot.
What the fuck?
I do. It's like, look, man, double jeopardy is not a thing in this country. You can't get tried for the same crime twice, you know? Alright, nobody's rocking with me on that. That's fine, dude. I don't even care. I don't even care a little bit. Go smoke your backwoods and say it's better than cigarettes. Fuck you guys. You don't even have a filter, alright? Oh my god, dude. I'll tell you what. The weirdest part about having cancer young, right? I had to go into my elementary school and explain to my classmates why I wasn't there anymore, right? Pretty awkward, right? So I was like, let me lighten up the mood, right? We're talking about diagnoses and treatment plans, right? Let me throw a little yuckum up in there, right? A little joke. Yeah, have some fun with it, right? Yeah. So I told them all it was contagious. They didn't like that one bit, dude. They didn't like that. This one girl named Sydney said, "Oh no, I don't want to die." It's like, God damn, Sydney. Me neither, right? We're in this together now. We can fight, you know? Oh my god. Alright, let's switch it up. You guys don't like the cancer stuff. Sydney? Yeah.
What's your name on Instagram?
Christian Chomik?
Okay. You're funny.
Oh. I'm gonna ruin it here at the end for you. I'll try a new one, dude. I was talking to some friends recently. You guys talk to friends. I threw in a fun hypothetical, right? I was like, if you could have any superpower, what would you have? You know? It's a fun conversation starter, right? So I was like, I would want to fly, right? That would be cool. You can get anywhere, anytime. Don't gotta pay for gas. This guy knows what I'm talking about, dude. This guy's flying around the bar right now, dude. He's good. Alright. And my other buddy, he gave it like a normal answer. He was like, I want to have like super strength, you know? Be able to lift anything in the world. And then everyone has that like creepy, weird friend that you like have to hang out with because you texted too much, you know? He's like, I would want to be invisible. He's like, I don't want to be invisible, you know?
Yeah, we
so
know
no one can see me. Right? And you're like, oh, maybe he wants to be like the best thief in the world. Like everything you touch turns invisible too, right? And he's like, nah, not even my clothes, man. Like I have to take off all my clothes. And I was like, all right, dude, fuck this. New superpower, right? That's weird, bro. Don't say you're invisible, right? So we all go through another one. And I was like, all right, Mark. What are you saying? What's your second superpower? You can't do invisibility anymore. And he was like, I wish for the power to make everyone forget. It's just like, what the fuck, Mark? There's no real way to wrap that one up. That's just something that I experienced like 2 days ago. That was insane, dude. Alright. Is anyone doing therapy in here? You guys do therapy at all? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. A couple of you guys. The rest of you are fucking perfect, huh? I started doing therapy, right? I wasn't ready for how much I was going to lie to my therapist, though. They ask you, like, the hardest questions. Dude, it sucks. I hate it. I want to act like a good guy, you know? You know what fucked me up? My therapist, the first question he asked me, he said, hey, Christian, have you ever smoked, drank, or taken drugs for the sole purpose of entering an altered state of mind? So isn't that the sole purpose of smoking, drinking, and taking drugs? You know, that's crazy, right? And also, you don't think I went to substances before you? You thought you were my first stop to mental health, dude? What the fuck? I was like, oh, how am I gonna cut loose this weekend, you know? Let me go talk to Jeff at the strip mall. You know? It's not gonna fly, dude. It's not gonna fly. All right. I'll end it on this one, dude. A nice light and breezy one. A lot of cancer talk in the dark stuff, right? You guys go to funerals often? You guys mourn the loss of your loved ones? I do, yeah. I'll tell you what, there's this thing they do at white Catholic funerals specifically. Is they give you a little card of the person at the beginning of the funeral. Has anyone?
Obituary?
What?
Obituary? Or a business card?
No, like a card, like it's got like a picture of the guy like rowing a canoe or some shit, and then it's like an inspirational quote on the back. You know? Yeah, is that what it's called? Yeah, those little fucking trading cards they give you. I hate those, dude. It's so dumb. They got like an inspirational quote or like a Bible verse on the back of it, and like I don't want to see that at all, right? I don't want to see Leviticus 10:12, right? I want to see some stats like a regular trading card. You know what I mean? That'd be awesome, right? You know, you turn over that card, see like 20,000 in debt. You know, 3 divorces. All right.